You must be Julie's husband, Jason. I sure am. It's great to meet you, Ben and Reagan. Oh yeah. And I've met Penelope and her sister Molly before. We've met at the camp Justin went to before we moved here and started the work on the new fire station.
Nice new outfit, Penelope.
Thank you. My mom recently bought it for me from JCPenney.
Hey, everyone. I couldn't help but overhear a meet and greet, so I thought I'd join in.
Oh, you must be the new fire captain at the new fire station.
That's right. I'm Emma Montana, and I heard you met the new police sergeant and my younger sister Mia Montana.
Welcome to Slackers Bay, Emma. I got to be honest though, I didn't know the police sergeant I met earlier today was your little sister.
Is she little like me? No. She's all grown up now. She's just younger than I am.
Oh yeah, and this is the Percy family, Julie, Jason, and their kids Chris and Penelope. You've already met Molly, Julie and Jason's third-born child.
Nice to meet all of you. I'm Ben Bradley's new fire captain that's just arrived. I'm currently working with Chief Fire Officer Foster and the Slackers Bay PD and helping get the new fire station ready for the opening. And thanks for testing out the fire alarm system and the new screen in advance before I arrived, Ben.
No problem. Although it was actually used in a real emergency.
And the police saved us from going over the edge of a cliff.
Well, I'm glad everyone involved in this case was okay.
Everyone except Leah's dad Trevor was glad. He lost his old bus on that day.
Oh, dear. I hope he manages to get a new bus soon. But anyways, I'd best be off to the new fire station. What happened to the old one?
When I visited the old fire station here, before they started work on the new one, Chief Fire Officer Foster did an inspection. And that's when we discovered that Jess Radcliffe the handyman was tinkering with the flange joints all morning and reported the bad news that the pipes were just too old.
There were leaks in the ceiling and the roof needed replacing and the floors were crooked and it was so bad that for safety purposes, the old fire station had to be shut down on arrival of the original inspection. But don't worry. The new fire station is almost ready to open soon. It just needs a few finishing touches.
I'm sure it will be a swell opening.
Right. I need to head back to the new fire station to give it some finishing touches. Hope to see you at the grand opening.
I'll be sure to check it out again later today.
See you later, guys.
Oh, by the way, our son also didn't mention this to you guys yet, but with his dad's supervision, he even set up our fire alarm system in our house by himself with the wiring part best left to his dad.
Set up a fire alarm system in our house all by myself.
That was a very brave move of you to do that, Chris. And yes, Reagan told me about you, and although you do cause trouble sometimes, especially with that girl Cleo Grace, who moved into the neighborhood recently. I was impressed to hear about how you set up a whole fire alarm system. But next time, leave the cable wiring to the adults as they have more experience with this kind of stuff.
Unfortunately, he isn't always fun to hang around with as just inexperienced. Justin is not really a fan of what he did on Halloween to our candy.
I did in fact hear from my son about that on Halloween. Chris, my son told me that you burned down his and all his friends' Halloween candy with a lighter, and that is something you should never do, especially when it comes to lighters. You should never have tried to grab a lighter in the first place.
I'm so sorry, Fireman Ben. It's just that I was upset and I couldn't go out with them because of me getting grounded because of hanging out with Ashley, Hayden, and Alan Herberger.
I've heard about those too, and you should not be hanging out with them at all, Chris.
They have shipped a 17-year-old with a child who is too young to date, and that the age range is way too big for them to be dating in the first place. making them commit the offense of pedophilia, which is not only a disorder according to actual doctors, but also a crime in many places including our city.
They also harassed me and Penelope non-stop even though we filed a restraining order on them.
We even stole the fire alarm from Alan and Ashley that they were attempting to put on my sister's bed to replace her mobile.
Although I don't condone stealing, especially fire alarms, you did a great job taking the strobe away from those two bad crooks. However, it's better to leave the recovering of stolen objects like fire alarms to the police or the fire service. And that strobe they bought was actually stolen in the first place and needed to return to the new fire station.
We understand, but we're sorry.
I'm glad you put it on eBay though, because without that, we wouldn't have been able to recover that stolen fire alarm strobe.
At least that part is over, but on the matter of lighters, Julie, you shouldn't even let Chris near a lighter and always leave lighting campfires or any type of fires to the grown-ups.
And if you think there's a fire, you always need to leave it to the fire service, unless you have a fire extinguisher in your own home. And we thankfully know you have one, but that doesn't excuse the fact that you should never let Chris near lighter in the first place.
I'm truly sorry, Ben. I didn't know that Chris shouldn't be near a lighter, especially at his age.
I'm sorry too. I should have kept my eye on what was going on too. We'll make sure these situations never happen again. What's done is done, and at least you all know for next time.
But anyways, since the holiday season is near, and with the new fire station set to open, we would like to invite you to the grand opening.
Sounds like fun. I'll invite my sister Sonia and her family to come attend the celebration.
And I'll contact my brother Adam and his wife Shona and daughter Lilicat. That was Julie. She's invited us to the opening of the fire station, and the other members of our extended family will be there.
It isn't a few weeks' time, but I'll call her later to say we accept the invitation. Still trying to get the radio working in the new control room? Yes, Sergeant Montana, but not much luck yet. Try giving the radio a go now, Chief Fire Officer Foster.
Righty-ho, Station Officer Emma Montana.
I am just beyond excited to be working here at this new fire station while my younger adoptive sister works as the new sergeant at the police department. Hey. I may have a deeper tone than you do now, but we didn't always as kids. Yeah. We sure were cheeky back then, even when playing together. I'll hang up a picture of when we were kids in the control room. I'll check on you later, big sis.
Uh-huh, there we are. And coming up after the next tune, we have the news and weather. Oh!
Conlink still not working quite right then, sir?
No, Emma.
Okay. Time for me to find a space to place this picture of me and my little sister when we were kids up on the wall. Hello? Is that the Slackers Bay restaurant and takeout?
No, Brooke Sierra. It's Chief Fire Officer Foster.
Oh well. I'd like to order a pepperoni pizza, please.
We don't sell pizza.
Well, that's not very good. My Sydney wants a large pepperoni.
She is a large pepperoni. Confounded thing.
Right. Where should I put this map? Sorry, Sergeant Mia. Not your fault, Maya. I think we need a smaller map until we can get the digital one on the bigger screen.
No! You can't have a chicken chop suey either.